Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And today, yes, we're making those white chocolate macadamia nut cookies. So first thing we're going to do is start with our 1¼ sticks of room temperature butter. I like to use Kerrygold. I think that gives it a nice flavor profile. Then we're going to add a 1/2 cup of sugar, white granulated sugar, and a 1/2 cup of dark brown sugar. You can also use light brown. I like using dark brown. I think it just adds more flavor. And you guys, if you've been rocking with me, you know I like honey. I think honey keeps the cookies soft, moist. It's the same as the dark brown sugar and keeps them, let's say moist, but keeps them, soft, a soft texture for a few days. Like if you open up a bag of cookies and you don't eat all of them and you come back the next day, you won't be able to hurt somebody if you throw it at them. And as you know, I like to mix my ingredients very well. So when I cream my sugar and my butter and honey, I make sure that I do it for at least 5 to 10 minutes. If you have a hand mixer, I would still do that 5 to 10 minutes with your hand mixture. And then now I'm adding one full egg and a egg yolk. I believe that just gives it a richer flavor, and I'm all about building that flavor, building flavor. And I also added 2 teaspoons of a good vanilla extract. And once you get the eggs in there, you don't want to mix it for too long. You just want to mix it well enough to where it's very well incorporated, and then stop. And next you're going to sift in your dry ingredients. So I have here a 1/2 cup of regular all-purpose flour, and then I have a 1/2 cup of bread flour. That's going to make your cookies rise a lot better. Also, I add in a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, baking soda, and cornstarch. Yes, I like soft, dense cookies. I mean, who doesn't? And also, I add in a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And once you got that in, you're just going to sift it very well. Okay guys, another ingredient that I did not tell you about that I add to this is 1¼ cups of blended oatmeal. Yeah, I blend the oatmeal till it is the same as the flour. So I blend that in. I think that creates a much chewier cookie. And if you can't tell by now, I like soft, chewy cookies. Yes. So once you got your dry ingredients, you want to blend those in, mix those very well. Get it mixed in, and at first you may be thinking hey, this ain't gonna mix, but as you can see, it comes together. You want to stop, scrape down the sides, and then I started adding the good stuff, the white chocolate chips and my macadamia nuts. Now one thing that I do is I go half and half, right? So I do a 1/2 cup of the macadamia nuts and 1/2 cup of the white chocolate chips. I put it in, I mix it for 2 or 3 seconds just to get it. I said 2 or 3 seconds, maybe 5 to get that mixed in. Then I add in the other half, another 1/2 cup of both, so that way it can get to the bottom and throughout the entire cookie. Because the last thing you want to do is you're scooping out your cookies and all your add-ins, your white chocolate chips and your macadamia nuts are in the first half of your cookies, but there's nothing left in the ones at the end. So I do that, mix it again, maybe 5 seconds, because remember, you want your cookies to be soft, you want them to be tender, and so you don't want to mix them too much. Now that you got those eggs in there, because you wanted them. Look at there. Ain't she thick? She thick. So you want them to be, soft and tender. So you don't want to mix them too hard to where you're gonna have tough cookies. And then I just start scooping, and here's what they look like once I got them all scooped. Ain't they pretty? Yeah, they are. My babies. Y'all gonna go to a nice place. My belly. And then this is what we have. These are my cookies, as you can see, with the baking soda, baking powder, and the bread flour. Oh, yes. See how thick they are and how soft